Top 10 places to visit in Finland. So before we get started, make sure to hit that like button, also subscribes to my channel. 1. Helsinki. Okay, so for most people heading to Finland, the capital city of Helsinki is usually the first port of call. Surrounded by an archipelago of 330 islands, Helsinki is a city that's got a shed load of history, but also a really cool vibe too. If it's your first time visiting Helsinki, make sure to stop off at the National Museum of Finland. With the Story of Finland and prehistory collections, chill out at Hietaranta Beach and take a ferry to the fortress of Suomenlinna. If you're looking for more iconic stops in Helsinki, make sure to explore the iconic Kamppi Chapel of Silence, Uspenskin Cathedral, and the Temppeliaakkeen Church, which literally looks like it's carved into the rocks. Now, after all that exploring, pop over to Baskeri and Basso for some of the most delicious food in the city. They have the best wine cellar, too, if you want something a little fishier, pop into Finlandia Caviar, who have some of the tastiest around. Plus, they have so much knowledge on all their dishes. 2. Rovaniemi. Rovaniemi is one of those wintry wonderlands that's perfect to visit in winter. Being the capital of Lapland, and technically the official home of Santa Claus, there is a whole heap to see and do. Perched within the Arctic Circle, Rovaniemi is actually a really great gateway city to the stunning nature of the region, with loads of outdoor haunts like Olanka National Park, skiing in Palastulastenchuri National Park, a bit more of a trek, about 200 kilometers away, or even the Arctica Museum too. Also, if you've been good, pop over to the Santa Claus office and meet the man himself. For a tasty bite to eat, pop over to the Kotahovi restaurant. They make the chunkiest louhikito, creamy salmon soup. It's so yummy. 3. Lake Saimaa. Perched within the Finnish Lake District, Lake Saimaa is the biggest lake in all of Finland. Now, one of the best things to do in Lake Saimaa is to just chill and enjoy some of the beautiful outdoors that surround this area of Finland. Once you're here, rent a picturesque cottage, try kayaking, hike the Elsa Hepparata Trail, which is 24 kilometers long, so prep accordingly, and go fishing on the lake itself. Once you're here, rent a picturesque cottage, try kayaking, hike the Elsa Hepparata Trail, which is 24 kilometers long, so prep accordingly, and go fishing on the lake itself. 4. Nuuksio National Park. Let's be honest, Finland has a whole heap of national parks and gorgeous natural spaces, but that can make it hard to pinpoint a few to see. Well, for me, one of the best places in Finland to experience the natural charm is in Nuuksio National Park. Best of all, it's relatively close to Helsinki, making it pretty easy to get to. Once you're here, make sure to head out onto the Hakenkierros Trail, which is about 4 kilometers, ski in winter, and canoeing, which is totally stunning around. Dusk. 5. Tampere. Tampere was the first place I'd ever visited in Finland, and a city that I actually love visiting. That being said, if it isn't your first stop, it's easily reached by train from Helsinki, and one of the best places in Finland to visit if you want to explore more of the amazing cities. Being the second biggest city in Finland, there's quite a bit to see and do once you arrive. Visit the Pineki Park and Observation Tower for some stunning views. Explore the Vapriikki Museum and Lenin Museum, or have a day at the Sarkaniemi theme park. Plus, there's even a Moomin Museum here. For a tasty treat, pop over to Pikkabistro Katila, who serve up some of the tastiest local dishes. Just make sure to try their lamb. It's delicious. If you're fancying a little jaunt from the city, pop over to the picturesque lakes of Piajärvi and Nasijärvi. 6. Sariselka, Lapland. Ever wished you could sleep in an igloo with a glass roof? Well, Sariselka is one of the best places in Finland where you can do just that. Book a stay at a Kakslottinen igloo within the Kakslottinen Arctic Resort, where you can stay in the world-famous igloos with a glass roof. Perfect for checking out the aurora borealis, especially on a clear night. Once here, make sure to go out dog sledging, snowshoe the beautiful trails, and check out the Urho Kekkonen National Park. It's stunning. Oh, and don't forget to visit the Sami Cultural Center about 1 hour away and learn more about the indigenous Sami people. 7. Old Roma. If you're the kind of person that wants to explore more old Finland, then you must visit Old Roma. The historic wooden city center of Roma is easily up there as one of the best places in Finland to see and has even been awarded UNESCO World Heritage status. With hundreds of colorful homes, cobblestone streets, decorative gates, and beautiful buildings, walking around the town make you feel like you've taken a step back in time. In fact, Old Roma has a history that goes back to the Middle Ages. Being one of the largest unified wooden towns in the Nordic countries, you really shouldn't miss it if you're in the area. Plus, you can do a day trip to Old Roma from Turku, which makes it totally easy to see. A bus takes around 90 minutes, and it's about 70 minutes in your own car. 8. Turku. Turku is Finland's oldest city and used to be its capital for many centuries before Helsinki. Now it might have lost its capital crown, but that doesn't mean it's lost any of its charm. Turku is easily up there as one of the best places in Finland to see if you love city breaks. Once you arrive, make sure to visit Turku Castle, the stunning cathedral, Abovedes and Ars Nova, and Archangel Michael's Church while strolling through the city streets. Also, the Ora River runs through the center of the city, and during the summer, boat bars pop up all along the river, making it a great stopping point for a tipple or two. If you're hankering for a bite to eat or drink, pop into Reventola Kaskis, Tinta, and Mummy. Just make sure to grab some lihapalat, Finnish meatballs. They're so tasty. 9. Ruukkatunturi. If skiing is your game, Ruukkatunturi will certainly be up there as one of the best places in Finland to visit. With 34 slopes and over 500 kilometers of cross-country skiing trails, Ruukka, as it is more popularly known, is a dream come true for skiers. You can go hiking, rent snowmobiles, or even go dog sledging, as long as you wrap up warm. For a bite to eat, head on over to Rippinen Wild Game Restaurant that serves up some traditional Finnish meats from the region. Just make sure to go after skiing. You'll be stuffed. 10. Hämeenlinna. Situated on the fringe of Vanhuvesi Lake and bordered by the Hatamola Hills to the south, Hämeenlinna is one of the best places in Finland to visit if you want to explore a historical city in the country. Once you're here, make sure to visit the Sibelius Museum, which is where composer Johann Sibelius lived, see Heim Castle, that dates back to the Middle Ages, and stroll through the Hämeenlinna Art Museum. If all that exploring gets you hungry, pop into the gingerbread house that serves up some of the best Finnish dishes. Their charcoal grilled salmon is so yummy. What do you think of my video? Let me know in the comment section below. Thanks for watching my video.